Comedy Showcase. We've got a couple of fantastic comics. First up, we're going to have Justin Rupple. Let's hear a big round of applause for Justin. Here we've got our feature comic. The headline tonight, we've got Duchaine. Let's get a big round of applause for Duchaine. Very funny stuff. You're all going to get your money's worth on this Friday night. Don't you love Friday? That work over with, thank God. God, it's just amazing. I hear a lot of people tell me, I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have to go to work every day. I'm not one of those people. I'd be okay. I think I'd be okay. I've had jobs I hate so much, I've actually thought about getting into a car accident so that I wouldn't have to go. True story. Work. I don't like work. I don't like working out. That's the other thing I don't really like to do. But I did join a gym. It's a big step for me. Joining. Now I have to go. That's step 2. No, I did. I've gone a couple of times. It's really great. I walked in, took a look, all the machines, and I walked out. That was enough for that day. Next time I went back, I ended up in the sauna and jacuzzi for a half hour. It's like Club Med for me when I go to the gym. I love it. I love it. But I did get a trainer because I can't do it myself. I need the motivation of a trainer. I need someone there to guide me. First time we worked out, when we were done, the trainer looked at me and said, "That was great. Tomorrow, when we come back, we're going to work out the other group of muscles." I looked at the trainer and thought to myself, this is the only group that I have. We worked them all out today. So I don't go back to that gym anymore. No way. But I'll tell you, when I did leave, I felt like I deserved a reward because it was just very taxing. So I like to stop by the Taco Bell on my way home. I love Taco Bell. There's no better way to end a workout than with Taco Bell. Who doesn't love it? Something happens to my brain, though, when I go through Taco Bell drive-thru. It only happens at Taco Bell. I pull up, that part of my brain that makes reasonable ordering decisions shuts down, and I start ordering things like a grocery list. Tacos, burritos, Mexican pizzas, anchoritos, which is an enchilada and a burrito together. It's delicious. My bill comes to like $17 at a Taco Bell with items that are under 50 cents. I end up ordering 2 drinks because I'm embarrassed and I want them to think that this amount of food that I have just purchased is for more than one person. It's not. And then I get home. And I love, when I get home, my bag's at Taco Bell, I put it out on the coffee table, and I graze. We all graze. It's how you eat Taco Bell. Love eating Taco Bell at home because then I'm in the privacy of my own living room. And I can sit there and watch all the TV I want. I love watching TV. One of my favorite pastimes. Although it is amusing, I find how long I will watch a show when I cannot find the remote. I was stuck on QVC once for an entire day. And I have a Vitamix set of steak knives to prove it. My other favorite show is Hoarders. Have you seen this? I'm pretty sure there's a direct correlation between QVC and Hoarders. I think people see all this stuff on QVC, they go out, they buy it. They don't go out, they stay home, they buy it. It shows up at the house, and then it just starts filling up the house. That's how that starts. Hoarders. I've got a lot of episodes recorded on my DVR. I love it. I've got a lot of episodes. In fact, they're starting to pile up. I can barely maneuver through my DVR because there's just so many episodes of Hoarders. I have 34 recorded that I cannot bring myself to delete. I'm actually hoarding the show Hoarders. But I am trying to get in shape because, you know, obviously I don't lead the healthiest lifestyle. I go to the gym for the sauna, I eat Taco Bell, and I like to watch TV. So I bought a scale. I've already lost $40. Right out the window. Absolutely right out the window. Fruit. Let's talk about fruit. There's a lot of genetically modified fruits out there. Apples, bananas. Why can't they modify it to get rid of that damn string? I mean, every time I open up a banana, I gotta deal with those strings. It's horrible. Fruit, and that's why I stay away from it. Real big fan of Cheez-Its. It's my favorite snack food. I love it. Eat that, let it kind of build up my back teeth, finish up the whole box of Cheez-Its. I love it. I can't stop. Until I'm at the end of the box. And then they're all gone. But are they? Because I've been swirling the Cheez-Its back behind my molars and kind of get back there, and now I have just about the equivalent of another half a box of Cheez-Its left. And that's my favorite part. I love those Cheez-Its. There's two types of people in the world, folks. You're one of the two. There's two types. Those that have their shit together, and those that do not. And those that do, send out Christmas cards. Woo! And those that do not, get Christmas cards from people, and just at the same time they realize, ah, shit, I forgot to send out Christmas cards. Thanks for the reminder. That's great. That's me. But luckily, my girlfriend, she sends out the Christmas cards for us. So while I may not have my shit together, she has hers together, and that's all that really matters. Big fan of relationships, marriage. A couple of reasons. One is that everlasting company. That's fantastic. But my second reason for marriage stems from more of a fear. And that fear is dying naked in the shower. I just can't imagine if that's how I went. And it scares me so much so that, you know, marriage is truly the only way to save it. You know, that way you have someone there in that time of need to get you looking halfway decent before the coroner arrives. Not that you'll care at that point, but it is comforting to know that, that you'll be taking care of them. Relationships. I'll tell you what we love to do in our relationship. Just drive around. You guys do that? You just drive around? It's beautiful out here. When we drive around, notice a lot of things. One of the things I notice are street signs, road signs. I saw a sign the other day that said, littering. $6,250 fine. For littering! I get it's wrong. That's quite a steep fine. And then a little further up the road, I saw another sign that said, warning. $500 fine for throwing any burning trash in your vehicle. And I thought to myself, not that I would litter, but I think now if I did, I might set it on fire first, save myself $5,750. I can spend that money a number of other ways. Like at a Taco Bell. That is where I prefer to spend my money. You guys ever, anybody have dogs? I have a dog. And dogs are great. When I'm showering though, sometimes I think that the dog is laying there on the floor. It turns out to be a pile of clothes. I'm legally blind, without my contacts or eyeglasses, and so I always just think, that's my dog. He's just kind of hanging out there. Turns out to be just my shorts. I am legally blind. Went to an optometrist. I don't know if it's the same way everywhere, but when I go, they always look at me and put that little thing over my face. And 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Better or worse? Better, worse. Still the same. Still the same? You messing with me? You gotta figure out if you're an optometrist or if you're a psychiatrist, because this is really no time for mind games. I'm relying on you to tell me about my vision. All right, guys. Well, hey, that's my time for tonight. I appreciate it. First up to the stage, great comedian, fantastic. We're going to put our hands together. Came all the way from Hollywood, California up here to make us laugh. You've seen him on Bravo, Fox this summer. He'll be on FX. Let's put our hands together. Give a nice warm welcome to Justin Rupple.
Keep it going, everybody, for Dave Riney. Thanks so much for it. Absolutely. Portland, you feeling good? It was sunny.